Today I am recreating my wedding look. The wedding look, the colors that I wore on my lips, the eyeshadows, and exactly how I prepped my face so that it would look fantastic in the beach in April in Florida in the heat. Thankfully, we had an amazing, beautiful day. My face was great too. I had no acne, nothing to worry about in reference to the face. However, come the summertime and these months, April, May, June, July, especially July and August, my freckles are like magnified. They're so dark. So I'm gonna show you exactly what I did to prep my face. I've already moisturized my face. I always moisturize with some serious SPF with my Time Wise Repair, and I prime with the foundation primer, and I've already put eye primer as well. So I'm going to show you the colors that I use. I have a palette that's my absolute favorite because it has literally all the colors that I love in one spot. So this is exactly what I prepped maybe a couple days before the wedding because I wanted to have a palette to just take with me to the honeymoon and be able to use different colors without looking the same the entire week for my husband. I wanted to make sure that I looked great every single day. So I always go in with my Endless Performance foundation, and I use a very light one than usual right under the eyes. And then I have a darker one that I'll put on the rest of the face. And this really covers, like, this is full coverage. And this is why I love this foundation so much. With a flat foundation brush over the lips always. I like doing like one side of the face first and then moving on to the other. It was a beautiful day. April 25th was amazing. The weather was great. We were praying for that. I'm gonna go in with the light again and go inside here because that always helps as well. Then go in with the dark again and up at the top. Like, you can, I literally had somebody ask me, it is incredible how your foundation, or they really just said, they were like, your foundation that you wear is incredible because it covers your freckles in such a way. And then I do a little darker in here. Notice, you see how it's lighter there? So it's almost like I concealed without really concealing because I used two different foundations. And as you can see there, one's lighter and then one is darker. And that's really what I do. So I am like contouring with foundation first. And this is a cream foundation. So you're gonna see that I'm gonna do a contour also with cream as well. And this is gonna just give a nice dimension to the face. And I'm just looking at my mirror here. We're so excited to be already set up in our space at home, which is great. And little by little, we'll be able to like do lots of love and butter shows in our kitchen, cooking, because we love to do those kind of things together, which is great. He and I are very much alike, which is crazy, but we have such a great time together. And it was so great seeing his family and his brother, his son for the wedding. It was awesome. So look at the difference already in the face from when I first started. That is crazy, insane. So I'm gonna go ahead now, and with a translucent powder, I'm literally showing you exactly what I did the day of the wedding. I use a small little sponge, and I'm just gonna prep here to bake a little bit. And this is just to give a little bit of dimension. You can catch me doing these little tutorials. I'm never gonna do a tutorial that's like 25, 30 minutes, an hour long. Ugh, I cringe at those. I always like to do it nice and quick and show you literally what it is that I do. Then with the contour stick, I like to come in here very slowly and lightly with a light hand. And again, this is a cream stick because I used cream foundation. So now I'm going to use a cream stick just to contour the nose a little bit. Again, the side, the neck, because I'm noticing right here that age is right in there. Ooh, I can see like the little, it's happening. We're getting older. we are getting older. So I'm gonna let that bake there, and I am going to prep my eyebrows. So let's do that part really quickly. Okay, and we are back. Eyebrows are done. I try to make them look as natural as possible. I don't like them to be too intense, I did just pull up a picture really quick to make sure that I remember what my face looked like, especially the eyeshadow. I used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different eyeshadows. So that's what we're going to do right now. I did put some concealer on, so I'm going to do that right now. And I also like using a very tiny little sponge that's like, you see how it's like angled so nicely? It's perfectly angled so that I could get right inside. And I just grabbed just a very little bit, not too much. And I'm just gonna dab that. All right, so I'm gonna go in first, and I'm going to start with the color. And the color that I used is called Radiant Blue, because I wanted to do something that would kind of match the ocean a little bit and that he liked. And for New Year's, I had done a really powerful blue smoky eye, and he loved it. He was like, "Can you please do that for the wedding?" And I was like, no, that's too dramatic. However, I did want to give him some blue, so I'm gonna go in with the blue. And what I did is I went under the eye, because I didn't put, and this is another tip, I knew I was gonna cry, so I didn't put any mascara at on the bottom of my lashes, because I had these lashes on. I did lash extensions. So always go in with a small tiny brush like that, and I went in the corners first. So I put the blue on the under part of my eye. Just did a nice like blossom, what they call blossom, right in here. It's like a nice, it's like a bare color, like a nude color, like you could barely see it. I like even putting it right in here too. And it's matte. And for us older girls, matte is our best friend. Too much shimmer is not fun, because we can see all of our wrinkles. You know, we're gonna say it, the wrinkles. So I just like going in there. So that's what I did there. I did the blue in the under, but now I'm gonna do the blue up at the top as well. And I put her right in here on the upper corner, on the outer corner of the eye, right where the lashes are. I did that. You might be able to hear ocean in the background, waves, because French likes to have a sound machine on, and I love that. It like keeps him calm, and he used to listen to that a lot when he was in the cancer center. Those are things that he just ended up sticking with. Look how cute that looks. So that is the blue, right? And then for my dramatic color right in the outer, what I did was I grabbed pomegranate, and let me see if I find a really good brush that I'm able to use here. Yeah, clean that up a little bit. And I grabbed a little bit of a pomegranate, like orangey color. See that? That's what I did just right here, just ever so slightly, not too much. Not too much, right there, ever so slightly. Not too much, literally I'm like dabbing. Now I had to put quite a bit because I knew that it had to last, okay? And I wanted to be very pigmented. And I was gonna be outside, so I wasn't shy with putting it on. And I'm just brushing it slightly in circles upward, because now I'm gonna put my transition color, which is always my absolute favorite. My Cinnabar or Mahogany, those are my favorite ones. And then that's with the brown. And that I grabbed with the brown, and I was set. Very light. Notice I'm not blowing on my brushes. I don't like to blow on brushes. I just tap it out, and then just small little circles all the way around. And that was the brown. literally. Crystalline, crystalline. Crystalline is the shimmery one. Usually I highlight with that too. You'll notice, see, look how powerful. It's very powerful. Crystalline is the way to go when you want to do really nice highlighting. So I highlighted right in there, right there. At the very tip here, I did some highlight. It was beautiful to be getting married at the beach. It was the most beautiful thing, a beautiful day. I couldn't ask for anything more, honestly. Just put a little bit up there is what I did. My daughter put edible glitter on my shoulders since my dress was off the shoulders. Gonna go in with some eyeliner because everybody knows I gotta have my eyeliner in my waterline, something that my mama got me into, and I try to live without it, but I can't. I feel like I look different. This is it right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take off now so that we can go ahead and put some blush. I'm taking off the translucent powder, and with a blending brush, this is my favorite blending brush right here, I'm just gonna brush this upward to blend the contouring that we did, and it just gives a nice little shadow. Again, it's a quick little shadow. I have my little baby hairs there. And upward, very slight. Again, I love this brush. It blends so beautifully. Just that little contour, I'm blending it out so it looks really cute. I usually highlight at the end, but I wanted to show you just how powerful the crystalline was, so I put that on first. But isn't that cute? Now, a little bit of blush, and I used a blush that matches the orangey color that I have here. It's like a deep orange or deep pomegranate color, and a little bit of blush. Yes, and of course the main part is lipstick that would stick even after the kiss, which we didn't really show off with the kiss. We gave each other like cute little pecks, right? But that was the fun part. That was the fun part. So I love to use this at Play. It is a lip tint. Love it so very much, and this color is Red Envy. So I put this on because it dries and it stays. And I love that it's so tiny, you could be really accurate with it. And this is my wedding look. And I just let it dry. And that was it. I threw on my earrings. And guys, this is my wedding look. Just a little bit of blue, the browns with just a hint of orange right on the side. Just that pomegranate, kind of like a deep raspberry burnt orange kind of look. And I was satisfied. I was satisfied with the look, and it lasted all day. I hope you love it. It was a beautiful day. God blessed us with a really beautiful day. The wedding was absolutely amazing. I felt great. It was phenomenal, and it rained for 10 seconds. It was just sprinkling. You'll see the pictures if you haven't already. We're under lights, and at that moment when he's picking me up and my hair's already down because my little thing in the back came out because we were dancing, having a good time, because I had it to the side and it had come out, and I was like, you know what, whatever, you know, let's have fun. And it was phenomenal. At that moment, we felt rain come down for like 10 seconds. We started getting a little wet, and then it stopped. And I was like, that was our little blessing. That's what they say, right? That when it rains on your wedding day, it's a good thing. And it was just for a few seconds. So thank you guys for watching my recreation of my wedding look.